The horses are now entering the starting gates. Had to be Ivory, the first one in. One of two for Bryn Robertson. Ismail Mosquera looking for back-to-back winners. Number 2 is Snow Moose. Snow Moose, the winner of this exact race 1 year ago, defeating Had to be Ivory. Third is Phil Jefferson, Max Badal's only mount of the day. Stablemate to Had to be Ivory. Had to be Ivy is in, and the last one in, Silver Lining. They're at the post, and they're off. Had to be Ivory broke the sharpest. Away second is Snow Moose. Third in the center is Had to be Ivy, and it's back to Phil Jefferson and Silver Lining. Had to be Ivory under right-handed urging. Snow Moose trying to gain, as is Had to be Ivy, the stablemate. Had to be Ivory and Had to be Ivy. The Robertson stable wins the Ontario Bred Maturity. The unofficial winner of the Ontario Bred Maturity is multiple Canadian Horse of the Year, Had to be Ivory. Second was its stablemate, Had to be Ivy. Third, number 2, Snow Moose. And fourth, number 5, Silver Lining. The results of the fifth race are now official. The winner was number 1, Had to be Ivory, a 10-year-old bay gelding by Ivory James out of Had to be Fandango by Had to be Nats. Bred in Ontario by Carol and Jamie Robertson, also owned by that partnership, trained by Bryn Robertson, and ridden to victory by jockey Ismail Mosquera, his second win of the afternoon. Had to be Ivory winning the distance with a time of 19.945 seconds, carrying a speed index of 98. Rechecking from top to bottom, order finishing your program should read 13524. Those are the total results of the fifth race. In this upcoming sixth and final race of the afternoon, just the following overweights. Number 1, Elvis the Famous, 1 pound over. Number 4, Chasing Butterflies, 3 pounds over. Number 5, Hawk in the Straw, 3 pounds over. Number 6, Sweet Cara, 5 pounds over. And number 7, Runaway Sugarman, 3 pounds over.
Well, he's done it again. 10-year-old had to be Ivory. And interestingly enough, his biggest threat, as it were, was his full little sister, who was chasing him home. Finishing second had to be Ivy, with Snow Moose third in the maturity, Ontario bred maturity, worth $40,140. Bryn Robertson is with me, trainer, and of course his wife Carol and daughter-in-law Jamie, owners. Mike Robertson, of course, doing the riding and the shoeing. Ismail Mascara is getting ready for the next Robertson train in the next race. Elvis the Famous. Bryn, I was looking at the trophy. Had to be Ivory's won this race 4 times coming in today. He's now won it 5 times. And he made up for last year because Snow Moose beat him last year. What did you think of Had to be Ivory coming into the race this year as a 10-year-old?
Well, I didn't know if he could go the 400 yards. We trained him good. He was off this week. He had a bit of a problem. He had a bit of a sore abscess in his foot, but that cleared up. And he ran super. I can't believe he broke out of the gate, and they weren't catching him.
Wow, so he overcame that. So you were worried about the 110 yards and then going to 400. Like, we know he likes 400, but it was just a matter of how things had progressed this year.
Well, he owns a track record for 400, and he owns a track record for 110. So he surprised me with that.
Well, there was a lovely story of you and Carol and your horses and family. Ontario Racing did a nice story on you guys, and how there's another one coming up through the ranks, a yearling. But you also have a horse that you bought, Elvis the Famous. What do you expect from him in the last race?
He's going further. I don't know. Sometimes he runs really good, and other times he doesn't. So we'll see what he does.
Well, his breeder's here today, and she's the lucky charm, right, Emily? Yeah, she's like waving. Well, congratulations. Ivory has done it again. 31 wins. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, that had to be Ivory and the Robertson family, Ismail Mascara, combining for a big win. We have race 6 coming up in about 15 minutes.